Hi everybody, happy Monday. Welcome to Monday. It is the 17th. That means we're officially halfway through November. If you can believe that, then good, because it's true. True facts right there. Halfway through November. And because we're halfway through November, and it's the morning routine, we gotta do some headlines, right? Gotta get those headlines going. We got so much fun right around the corner. Next week is Thanksgiving week, so we got tasty food. We got our holiday, our Thanksgiving barbecue Wednesday, where we'll have some really tasty food. I love that day. It's honestly some of my favorite food, so I'm really excited about that. But let's do some headlines, which I'm also excited about. Starting with Adam Sandler on the horrendous experience of wearing suits. Yes, I have to agree with this man. Not quite horrendous, but suits are uncomfortable at times. Now, they do make ones that are much more comfortable, and he probably can afford them, but still, suits are just, the tie and everything's claustrophobic and just, they can be a little tough. So, yeah, I get it on the suits. I get it. See, luckily, you're not sitting in that seat. Ariana chose the right seat to not get tagged with a card. So, moving on. The perfect way to repurpose leftover barbecue pulled pork for a next day meal. I like cooking pulled pork. It's one of my, not favorites, but I like cooking it. And it always makes a ton because you get that pork shoulder and they're really pretty big. And when you cook it, it's just so much food that even in my family, a family of 4, it's way more than we can eat. So we're eating on it for 2 or 3 days afterwards. Pulled pork tacos, pulled pork sandwiches, sliders, you name it, it's good. But what we'll do is you take that pulled pork, throw it in a pan, crisp it up a little bit. Oh man, it is good stuff. So pulled pork, yeah, if you haven't made it, you can make it just in an oven. I cook it on a smoker, but you don't have to do it. You can cook it in an oven, just as good. So yeah, there you go. I told Ariana I would be gentle with the cards, so I'm not zipping them out there. We got to get her a shield that she can see through. Next up, this is crazy. New Lucifer bee found with devil-like horns found in Australia. A Lucifer bee. First we had the killer bees, we had the African killer bees, and now we got the Lucifer bee. I mean, really? Did we have to? I'm starting to think they're making this stuff up. But it is Australia, where most things there that live there, minus the people, are trying to kill you. And this is reason number 666 for not living in Australia. All right, it is Monday, and we got to get positive for the week because even though we are that much closer to the official holiday season, the Christmas holiday season, and we got Thanksgiving coming up, it's very exciting. It's a fun time of year. We got like weather, like cold weather and rainy weather and windy weather and just that weather that makes you want to bundle up, and it's gray outside and it's dark early. So there are some things that kind of get us down a little bit. So we got to stay positive, right? Whoa, not too positive. Don't want to knock the tea over. So here is Hannah keeping us with some gratitude and some motivational stuff with a nice quote right here.
I'm grateful for the days I get to do nothing and relax. Oh.
Oh, me too. I am grateful for those days. Actually, I'm grateful for those moments. Sometimes we forget that moments are what we have the most of. In fact, of all the things that we pretend that we own, the moment at hand is all we really own. That's it. We don't own tomorrow the entire day. We don't own this afternoon. We only really own the moment at hand. So it is nice to have a day of relaxation, but sometimes we get lost. Oh man, I only got a couple hours to relax. Sometimes you gotta be thankful for the couple hours to relax and do nothing, or veg out, or just scroll on your phone, or play a game, or read a book. Sometimes we forget that the moments matter more so than the entire day, right? So go enjoy, get a little time, find those moments, do it. All right, next up we have the word of the day.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Word of the Day. So today's word of the day is brosio. So you're all wondering, what does that mean? Well, brosio means exceptionally pleasing taste or smell.
I think we talked about something like this last week. Ambrosial, exceptionally pleasing for taste and smell. Remember, the quintessential word here when something tastes good is tasty. That's the one that triggers people like, what? That's tasty? I want some of that. But if you say ambrosial, people are like, stop trying to be fancy. I don't even know what that means. Tasty, that's what you want to use, tasty. But ambrosial will do the trick if you're at a very fancy tea party. Oh, not this kind of tea party. All right, coming up next, would you rather this or that? Thanksgiving time, gracious time, all that stuff.
Hello everybody, it's Lavelle, your host for Would You Rather, and good Monday morning everybody. Hope everyone is having a marvelous Monday so far, even though we barely start the day, or even though we're just starting the day, but hope everyone has a marvelous Monday the rest of the day. But today's Would You Rather is, would you rather spend Thanksgiving alone or with people you've never met? So let's see what the clients have to say. Let's see who we can ask. Hey Manny, would you rather spend Thanksgiving alone or with people you've never met?
People I never met.
Oh, and why would you want to do that?
Oh, because so I could have friends with each other and spend time with them.
Oh, that's a good reason. Thanks, Manny.
Welcome, Lavelle.
Hey, Teddy.
Hello, bro.
Would you rather spend Thanksgiving alone or with people you've never met?
People I never met.
And why would you want to do that?
Because I want to meet someone new because I never met someone before.
And you think this will be a chance to make new friends?
Yes.
Well, I like that reason. Thanks, Teddy.
You're welcome, bro.
Hey, Zeke. Would you rather spend Thanksgiving alone or with people you've never met?
Alone.
Oh, you'd rather do it alone?
Yes.
And why?
Because I like living on my own.
Or you like to be independent?
Yes.
Well, I guess that's understandable. Thank you, Zeke.
You're welcome.
Hey, Mo, have you been on My Would You Rather?
No, I haven't.
Oh, so this is your first time?
Yes.
So do you mind answering my Would You Rather?
No.
Alright, my question is, would you rather spend Thanksgiving alone or with people you've never met?
Alone.
You'd rather do it alone?
Yeah, because I don't do good with people that I don't know well.
Okay, I suppose that's understandable. Thank you, Mo, for answering my Would You Rather.
Thank you so much for letting me join.
Oh, you're welcome.
Have a good day.
You too, Mo. And that concludes today's Would You Rather. Hope everyone enjoyed that. And I guess most people would rather spend Thanksgiving with people they have never met before. Personally, I would rather do that myself because maybe I could make new friends and socialize with strangers. But anyway, hope everyone has a marvelous Monday and see you on Whimsical Wednesday. Peace out.
Ooh, this is a tough one. Many of us are, not the socialites that go out and love to socialize and be around a lot of people, especially if we don't know those people. That makes it a little bit more uncomfortable. For me, this is a tough question because I like people. I love people. I love learning about people. But I kind of have a finite amount of mental capacity to be with people, and my energy gets burnt up when I have to do a lot of peopling. and that gets tough for me. Now, I can push through, and I do it, and I do what I have to do, but sometimes it gets tough. So it depends for me. If I did a whole bunch of peopling all week long, then you know what? Thanksgiving on my own is going to feel pretty darn good. Just to kind of rebuild that energy, I need that quiet alone time, some tasty stuff, some things I like, to rebuild that energy to do more peopling. Now, if I haven't done any peopling and I'm feeling kind of like, I'm kind of lonely, then I'm gonna go out and do that. So for me, I gotta balance it out. It's gotta be, where's my energy level out of hanging out with people? I do love people. I love learning about them. I love hearing people's stories. It's just good. All right, next up, the ASL firewood frog. Word of the day, phrase of the day. Gosh, I struggle with it still. Even though I practice so much, I still mess it up. But here you go.
Hello, this is Francisco. I'm filling in for Serena. ASL word of the day is feast. Feast. Feast.
All right, I like that. Feast. Handfuls of food. You're just stuffing your face with all the tasty food on Thanksgiving. What was it? What was tasty? Tasty, right? No, tasty. This is grateful. Yeah, because you're thankful and you're got a belly full of food, so you're grateful. This is thank you. And we need tasty. That's what we need. We need to find what tasty is. But in the meantime, we're stuffing our face with mashed potatoes, gravy. Yeah, I got, turkey, the gobbler. Yes, all that stuff, very good. All right, that was the ASL firewood frog word of the day. Next up, we have the Did You Know This Thanksgiving edition.
Welcome back to Did You Know Thanksgiving this edition, and this one is, in the fall of 1621, Native Americans joined the Pilgrims during their harvest home celebration. How interesting is that, huh?
I did know this. This is actually, the story behind this is actually very, very cool. There's a lot of details to it because there is, we know what kind of transpired during the time, and unfortunately, Native Americans over the years have been horribly displaced, and that's a very uncomfortable piece. It's an ongoing thing that's difficult to talk about. But this moment in time was unique and was special. Something very cool happened between two wildly different worlds. One world was very much struggling to just survive on the land, and this other world came in of people and helped them survive on the land. It was a magical moment, and really at the spirit of what Thanksgiving is, regardless of all the other kind of questions around it or whatnot, or that happening, is the spirit was we take care of one another and we're grateful for what we have and who we have. And that is really what has to be taken away from the holiday, because regardless of what's happened in the past in the world, today, the moment is what we have, and we need to take care of it and respect that. And that comes with being grateful and thankful for one another, because it takes all of us to make this whole cool thing happen, right? All right, guys, that is it for Monday. We got a cool week ahead of us, as always, and it is the cooler time of year, so hopefully everybody's bundling up, got their warm stuff, because it is just, we're heading to winter. It's gonna be cold. You gotta put the jackets on and the scarves and the beanies and all that kind of stuff. So, and drink your warm tea. It's good for you as well. So, have a great Monday, everybody. We'll see you Wednesday on the morning routine. Take care.